this is the Martian movie review, so I'm just going to talk about some things about the movie, what was good and what was not so good, if that even exists. So The Martian starts Matt Damon, it's directed by Ridley Scott, and this movie was beautiful to look at. So when Matt Damon was on screen, he just stole the entire show. He was the main point, and when he was on screen, you just were drawn to him. And when there's even problems, he is so likable because he's like, yeah, cracking jokes here and there, making fun about him making his own shit. Yeah, I made potatoes out of my own shit. And there was a lot of cool things in this movie. From the comedy, from the suspense, from the acting, from the writing, from the directing. There's basically nothing wrong with this movie, but one thing, I'll get to that in a minute. But like I said, Matt Damon, from when he's on Mars by himself, a lot of people are saying it, but I'm not going to say like the other point, but I'm just going to say it's basically Castaway in Mars. This movie is funny, great to watch. I do recommend you guys watch it. The one problem I had with this movie is that when it was in Earth for like 20 minutes, it was like, it kind of like dragged a little bit. And I was like, okay, can we just get back to Mars? Which is a cool thing because it's hard. Like when I was in Castle, I'm like, this movie is amazing, but like it kind of didn't have that, feel of like other presence. It would have been cool to cut away to another area or something like that. They didn't do that, which took a lot of guts. And they did that in this movie, which made it work a lot. But they kind of focused on Earth a little too much. And there could have been things that could have been chopped out, added some more character development, because I hardly know any of these characters, so if I could have gotten to know them a little bit better, that would have been amazing. If Ridley Scott keeps this up, he's finally back, because I wanted to see Exodus Gods and Kings, but, I heard that was... So that was probably the one problem with that movie. There's nothing else wrong with this movie. I love Jeff Daniels in this movie. From Dumb and Dumber, if you guys don't know, he was amazing. I didn't even know it was Jeff Daniels until the credits were rolling. I was like, what? That's Jeff Daniels. He cleans up nicely. He put on a suit and just acted like a NASA president leader thing. And I bought into it. And that's another good thing about this movie. You bought into everything in this movie. I thought the entire thing was based on a true story. Not copying from any other channels or anything like that. But I felt like, not based on a true story, but I felt like all this could have actually happened. That's what I felt. So, I'm going to give this movie a solid A. I do recommend you guys watch this. Please like, subscribe, and all that. Later, and goodbye.